So the Bank of England has voted to keep interest rates on hold at 4.75%. No surprises there. But what is interesting is what comes next. I want you to look at these two dotted lines. The first one shows where markets thought interest rates would end up before the Chancellor's budget was announced. And we can see a fairly steep drop with interest rates falling below 3.5% in 2028. Then the Chancellor announced her budget. There was a big increase in taxes, a big increase in public spending. That's pushed up the projections for inflation. It's also had effect on market expectations for where interest rates will end up. And you can see the fall now. It's a lot shallower. It's going to take a lot longer for interest rates to come back down. And that poses a challenge for the Bank of England, because although inflationary pressures are building in the economy, growth is flatlining. And the governor said that he would continue to weigh the two up. Let's have a listen to what he had to say.
I do think that the course of interest rates, the path is downwards, but there is more uncertainty around. And so we had to weigh that up very carefully. And I think the appropriate thing to do at this meeting was to keep interest rates on hold. But we'll come back at the beginning of February for our next meeting and start it all over again and review the evidence.
So the outlook is uncertain, but where markets think interest rates are going to end up does matter, because it has an impact on the price of our mortgages today. And let's take a look at the trajectory of the 2-year and the 5-year fixed rate mortgages. We can see that they went up pretty dramatically as we went through that cost of living crisis, but the journey back down has been a lot bumpier. And I want you to look at this bit here, because this shows us what's happened since the budget. Since the inflationary outlook increased, well, the 5-year and the 2-year both rose, and they're now at about 5.3%. And you might be thinking, well, that increase doesn't look like that significant when you consider the big fluctuations we've had in recent years. But as I said, the outlook is uncertain. We don't know with confidence where that line will go next.